It's week 17, the season finale is here, and the Panthers aren't making the playoffs, the Falcons aren't making the playoffs, yo mama isn't making the playoffs, and it's the last highlights of the year before what promises to be a wild off season. Opening drive, second and 8, and Cam Newton drops the throw and connects with Corey Meeks for 11 yards and a first down. Next play, and Newton is again throwing, and this time connects with Ian Thomas for 19 yards and another first down across midfield. Then on the following play, the chains move again as Christian McCaffrey rumbles and stumbles his way past the marker. 2 plays later, Newton with the play fake and looking to throw, and he's going to float a pass right over Isaiah Oliver's head to Greg Olsen, who has 31 yards to make it first and goal. And on the next play, it's Newton going right back to Olsen, who survives the hit and hangs on to the 4-yard score, and the Panthers strike first on their opening drive to take an early 7-0 lead. Later in the first, and Ray Gilbert tries to go short, but his pass is off the mark and intercepted by Trey Boston, and the Panthers take over near midfield on Boston's third interception of the Falcons rookie this season. Falcons get it right back though, and facing 3rd and 3, it's Gilbert to Austin Hooper for 9 yards to convert. Then 2 plays later, Gilbert with the play fake and throwing again, starts drifting to his left before dropping his pass right into the hands of Calvin Ridley for a 26-yard gain. 3 plays later, 3rd and 8, where Gilbert's throwing and fires down the seam to Mohamed Sanu, but it's knocked away incomplete. The rookie Roland Ford comes out and continues his perfect season, knocking through the 47-yard field goal and cutting the Panthers' lead to 7-3. Ensuing drive, 3rd and 6, and Newton's going to find Auden Tate wide open for 15 yards near midfield. Then to start the second quarter, it's Newton with the fake and a strike to Curtis Samuel, who has lots of room as he's going to outrun the Falcon defense for the 56-yard touchdown, and a slow clap for the doo-doo defense as Carolina makes it 14-3. Panthers get it right back and are on the move again as McCaffrey has the first down, breaks a tackle, and has an 18-yard gain near midfield. Later in the drive, 3rd down now, where Newton's throwing, moves to his right and fires off the mark, incomplete. So that brings out Mason Crosby for the 53-yard field goal that never had a chance as it comes up well short. So the Panthers come up empty and possession goes back to Atlanta. And 2 plays later, the Falcons are on the move as Gilbert hits Devin Gray over the middle for 20 yards into Carolina territory. Then facing 3rd down, it's Gilbert throwing again, and he fires out to the flat, but Ito Smith can't get his feet in bounds. And on 4th down, Roland Ford comes on again, and from a yard further back this time nails the 48-yard field goal, and Carolina now leads 14-6. Falcons get it back and are on the move again as Gilbert hits Marcus Green out of the backfield for 17 yards and a first down to start the drive. Next play, and Gilbert drops the throw again, but steps up and decides to take off, and he's going to have 11 yards and another first down across midfield. Then on the following play, Gilbert with the play fake and rolling to his right, where he throws to Austin Hooper, who has the 17-yard catch and another Atlanta first down. 3 plays later, and 3rd and inches turns into first and exterminated as Jordan Buggs picks up 4. And on the following play, Ray Gilbert asserting his dominance by trick-shotting as he throws his pass off of Devin Gray to Austin Hooper for 11 yards to make it first and goal. Then with 3rd and goal from the 11, Gilbert throwing but runs right into the arms of Brian Burns for the sack. Falcons let it run down, call timeout, and Roland Ford connects on a 38-yard field goal to send the Falcons into the break, trailing 14-9. Opening drive of the second half, and Gilbert looks to throw and stands in before stepping up, taking off, and picking up 6 yards on the ground to convert on 3rd and 3. Then 5 plays later, 3rd down again, and Gilbert hits Mohamed Sanu, who's got the first down and a 16-yard gain inside the Carolina 30. And 3 plays later, Deuce Douglas forgets what down it is and runs a dive to Brian Hill on 3rd and 5, but it works for 11 yards and another first down. Next play, and Gilbert fires quick out to Calvin Ridley, who has space, but the slow turn upfield makes it only a gain of 7. And on 3rd and goal from the 5, Gilbert throwing and steps up, but is smothered by Kawan Short for a sack that makes it 4th down. And for the 4th time today, the Roland Ford kick is good, and the 26-yarder makes it a 2-point game as the Falcons now trail 14-12. Ensuing drive, Newton looking to throw, but he's going to take off right up the middle, picking up 12 and a first down near midfield. 2 plays later, and the chains move again as Newton hits Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield for 11 more. 4th quarter now, 3rd and 2, and the give goes to McCaffrey, but Duke Riley stuffs him in the backfield for a loss of 4. That brings out Mason Crosby, who from 50 yards out this time is going to come up short again, and the Panthers' lead remains at 2 as the Falcons take over. And facing 3rd and 6, Gilbert's throwing, steps up and fires one into Mohamed Sanu to convert. Then later in the drive, 3rd down, and Gilbert's throwing again, but his pass is going to be knocked away and incomplete. Roland Ford comes on, the ball is money, the net is the bank, and it's a 3-point deposit that gives Atlanta a 15-14 lead. Panthers looking to answer and facing 3rd and 10. Newton stands tall in the pocket before deciding to take off, and Deion Jones is going to track him down shy of the marker, and Atlanta will get it right back. And on their second play, it's a give to Brian Hill, who takes it right up the middle and has the 1st down and a 15-yard gain. Then 3 plays later, 3rd and 8, and it's Gilbert to Ridley on the crosser. He's got room to run as he picks up the 1st and 21 yards down just inside the 35. 2 plays later, 2nd and 2, and dial up 1-800-DEAD-BUGS because it's the exterminator picking up 12 more. And on the following play, Gilbert with the play fake and fires to the end zone where Calvin Ridley makes the catch, and the 14-yard score extends the Atlanta lead to 8 with just under 5 minutes remaining. But it's not over yet, and on the Panthers' second play, it's Newton to Corey Meeks for 10 yards and a Carolina 1st down. 3 plays later, 3rd and 1, and Newton looks to throw but takes off, and Foye Oluokun with the great tackle to keep him shy of the marker. So make it 4th down where it's McCaffrey with the give, and he's got 2 yards and a 1st down into Atlanta territory. Next play out of the 2-minute warning, Newton drops the throw and fires it right to Duke Riley, who picks it off, and the Falcons linebacker couldn't have picked a better time for his first interception of the year as the Falcons offense takes over. And on their second play, it's Brian Hill up the middle, and he's got 8 yards on a 1st down across midfield. Panthers get it back with just seconds remaining, and all their hopes lie in a Hail Mary where Newton loads up and fires a bomb deep downfield well shy of the end zone, and it bounces around but falls harmlessly incomplete. And the Falcons are going to finish the season on a high note as they field goal the Panthers to death before adding a late touchdown to pull away. The rookie Ray Gilbert finishes the year with 2 straight wins and some momentum heading into season 3. And with the win, Atlanta avoids finishing in last place but still falls well shy of postseason contention. And that's going to do it for season 2. 2 straight wins to end the year, and we finish at 7-9, which is a pretty big drop off from season 1 where we went 12-4. But some key injuries, a regressed Matt Ryan, and a whole lot of losing close games is what defined the year. We have one last pair of prospects added to the draft board, and they were both free safeties from the SEC in Garrett Klein, who is a 4th-round projection and a 3rd-round true talent out of Georgia. And then below him is Lindsey Baptiste, who is a 5th-round projection and a 4th-round true talent out of LSU. With it now being the end of the year, the dev traits for a couple of our rookies have been revealed, starting with Maurice Ramsey, who ends up with star dev. Like Donovan Culver, this was kind of anticipated, but he had a good rookie year and had a breakout scenario early on in the year that could have taken this up to superstar, but after 1 season, it's looking like it was a pretty solid pick. And then taken 1 pick later was quarterback Ray Gilbert, who ended up having superstar dev, which is really nice moving forward and will help him develop those accuracy numbers a little bit faster. Gilbert has 2 superstar abilities, which are last ditch, which gives him a better chance at completing the pass animation while being sacked, and is a really nice ability to have with as much as I do get sacked. And then his second ability is bulldozer, which is a very odd one for a quarterback, but could definitely create some really comedic and potentially devastating moments moving forward. Time to go around the league, and the final week of the year started with the Seahawks winning 28-24 against the Redskins. Bengals get back on track, hammering the Giants. Browns do the same to the Titans. Bears take down Green Bay. Chargers beat the Pats, and Ravens win by 7 over the Steelers. Colts, Bills, and Bucks all pick up home wins, while the Dolphins beat the Rams in LA. Saints win by 6 against the Lions. Jaguars win 24-21 against the Jets. Cardinals take down the 49ers, and the Chiefs dominate the Broncos 24-3. Then wrapping up the season 2 regular season was a 29-21 win for the Cowboys over the Eagles on Sunday night. The final offensive player of the week for the AFC is the Browns quarterback Baker Mayfield. The 2018 number 1 pick was 32 of 39 passing for 345 yards and found the end zone 5 times through the air as Cleveland finished the year strong with a 42-21 drubbing of the Titans. As for the NFC, the final offensive award goes to Seahawks signal caller Russell Wilson. The former Wisconsin Badger completed 29 of his 33 attempts for 340 yards and 4 touchdowns to help his Seahawks pick up up a 28-24 Week 17 win over the Redskins. The Week 17 AFC award for the defense goes to Bengals cornerback Darqueze Dennard. The seventh-year defensive back out of Michigan State had 4 tackles, knocked away 1 pass while picking off 2 others in the Bengals' 38-7 domination of the Giants. And then wrapping up the weekly awards, the NFC Defensive Player of the Week goes to Lions safety Quandre Diggs. The 2015 6th-round pick out of Texas notched 7 tackles and intercepted Jacoby Brissett. However, his season ended on a sour note as the Lions fell 35-29 to the Saints. The playoff picture has now been solidified, and here are the 12 teams that have qualified for postseason play. On the AFC side, the Bengals run away with the number 1 seed, Chiefs get the 2 seed, Patriots win the East and are the 3, and the 9-7 Titans are the 4, with the Browns and Jets holding the wild cards. On the NFC side, the Bears, like the Bengals, run away with the number 1 seed, 49ers get a bye as the number 2 seed, Buccaneers and Cowboys wrap up the division winners as the 3 and 4, and then the 11-5 Seahawks get the top wild card, and the 10-6 Saints wrap up the Season 2 playoff teams. So here's a look at the playoff bracket, and wild card weekend will start with the Browns heading to Tennessee to take on the Titans and the Seahawks heading to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Then on Sunday, it'll be an AFC East battle as the Jets head to New England, and then wrapping up the first round is an NFC South clash between the Saints and Buccaneers. But you'll have to wait for the season recap video to see what happens because we are all done here. If you didn't see the Season 1 recap video and you're not sure what to expect, I cover the postseason results, yearly awards, retirements, coaching changes, as well as an array of team-related items, including stats, as well as the top 10 plays and moments from the past season. So make sure to tune in for that, but until then...